Good evening, Master. Good evening, dear Tao brothers and sisters. Namaste. I'm very happy to explain wisdom words from Lord Buddha Guan, Guan Sheng Di Jun Fu Mo Zhen Jing. Guan Sheng Di Jun subjugate devils through sutra. Today, the first sentence is 观考人验测道心. Tests and tribulations can prove a person's Tao heart. There's another poem taught by Buddha in Chinese. 真道真考古难移，有情无情是根基。每遇清浊方成器，艰辛方能步云梯. It's a very beautiful poem, and I translate into English. It had no change since ancient time that cultivating true Tao would face trials and tribulations. It is to test whether the spiritual foundation is firm and solid enough or not. Only by means of cutting, chiseling, and polishing, the value of jade could become valuable. Likewise, one would achieve Buddhahood only by being perseverant and persistent, no matter what we encounter. Here, I also want to quote a paragraph from Weimo Jie Jing, Vimalakirti Sutra. On the Plateau land, there is no lotus flower at all. Only the muddy place produces these flowers. All afflictions are seeds of achieving Buddhahood. For example, if you do not descend into the huge ocean, you cannot obtain priceless jewels. If you do not enter the sea of afflictions, you cannot obtain all wisdom treasures. I personally like this paragraph very much because it encourages. So take all the afflictions, worries as a kind of inspiration to inspire our wisdom. Here also a lot of I quoted a poem also very beautiful to encourage every one of us. For the lotus, sludge or mud is not a curse, but a vitality. For butterflies, cocoons are not a resistance, but a kind of helping force. Storms and rains are not an obstacle to the rainbow, but a must. Difficulties are not unfortunate in life, but to stimulate our potential. After the storm, the beautiful rainbow unfolds. After the dark night, it is the stage of dawn. For example, as we know that before Golden Buddha achieved Buddhahood, he also encountered a lot of trials and tribulations, such as life threatening, lust, temptation, and starvation. However, those tests and tribulations did not shake his will towards achieving Buddhahood at all. On the contrary, those adversities became a kind of catalyzer to inspire him getting enlightened. Therefore, we have to learn to be thankful while facing adversity during Tao cultivation. As the saying goes, learn to be inspired before we expire. Another example is King Wen of Zhou, who was well versed in the Book of Changes. As we know, the lecturer Monica also very familiar with this Book of Changes, who was imprisoned for 7 years by the tyrannical King Zhou. But he took this opportunity to interpret the hexagram without being disturbed by the external environment, and presented the truth of the universe to the world, so that his virtues and merits would benefit sentient beings, and thus forever. Here is a story. An old monk asked his little monk to go to beg for alms, and every time he let him walk on the rough and muddy path instead of the smooth road. The young monk was very puzzled, so he angrily went to the old monk to ask for reasons. The old monk pointed to the muddy road and said, "On that road you can find your footprints, but can you find them on the smooth road?" The moral of the story: it is because the mud that leaves footprints, and it is because of setbacks we learn wisdom from setbacks and move forward with confidence, and life can leave beautiful footprints. Initiated by Holy Teacher unifying the ancient and present as one, the gateway to becoming a saint and sage is from the Orthodox Tao lineage, making everyone free from the cycle of life and death. We are so lucky to receive Tao and become the candidate of being a saint or sage during the period of Huaiyang era, which had never heard and happened before. That is so because our holy teachers Jigong Living Buddha and Yuehui Bodhisattva were mandated by our Heavenly Maker Almighty God to conduct the last salvation. Therefore, we have to fulfill our holy mission to bring more people to receive Tao, in order to free from the cycle of life and death, and achieve Buddhahood as a result, so that we can be completely free forever. That's all for my explanation. If I make any mistake, I beg Lord Buddha Guan, God's and Buddha's mercy and forgiveness. I master my Tao brothers and sisters. Please give me comments and suggestions. Thank you very much.